No one ever changed the world by playing it safe. That's the blunt but simple truth. You don't build bridges, launch companies, or change lives by staying in your comfort zone. You do it by being bold, by taking risks, by stepping out into the unknown with nothing but a vision, a plan, and the courage to try. You can't achieve the extraordinary by being ordinary. Rather, you must be passionate, brave, and perhaps even a little obsessive. Too often, people sit on the sidelines of their own dreams. They say, I wish I could, or maybe someday, but they never take that first step. Why? Sometimes it's fear, sometimes it's doubt, but very often it's because they're waiting for certainty, for a guarantee, for a sure thing. And I'm here to tell you extraordinary results don't come with guarantees, they come from taking risks. Risk means putting your reputation on the line, your time, your money, your energy, and for what? A chance, a real chance at something greater. That's the trade off. But if you want greatness, if you want transformation, if you want to be truly above average, you have to be willing to pay the price. The truth is, nothing new or meaningful has ever been achieved by doing things the same old way. Not in business, not in life, not in relationships, and certainly not in leadership. As a leader, you're not called to manage the status quo, you're called to challenge it, to look at what is or what has been and imagine what it could be. That requires vision, yes, but more than anything, it requires boldness. And being bold isn't about being reckless. It's about having the courage to act in the face of fear. It's standing tall when others sit back. It's pushing forward when others say that's impossible. It's doubling down and working twice as hard when people say you won't succeed. You're going to face criticism. You'll face resistance. You may even face failure. But remember this, boldness isn't about being fearless. It's about doing it anyway. You've heard the saying, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. That's not just a slogan, it's a mindset. Bold leaders rise in adversity. They take the hits, they adapt, they move forward with even greater purpose. Now let's be honest, taking risks doesn't guarantee success. Even some of the most successful and rich people of today have experienced failure. Sometimes things won't go your way. You'll stumble, you'll fall short, but that's not the end. That's the beginning. Every failure is an opportunity disguised as a setback. Every wrong turn is a lesson on how to navigate better next time. Every mistake is a lesson learned. Bold leaders don't just recover from failure, they rise from the ashes, learn from it, teach from it, and grow stronger because of it. But risk taking isn't about jumping blindly, it's about calculated risk. It's about preparation and careful thought. Think of Roald Amundsen, the first man to reach the South Pole in 1911. He didn't just wake up one morning and head south. He trained, he prepared, he studied the conditions, the terrain, and the risks. His team succeeded because they respected the danger and planned for it. In leadership and in life, boldness isn't about recklessness, it's about courage with a plan. If you want to launch a new project, change an outdated process, or revolutionize your workplace culture, do your homework. Survey the landscape, get the data, test your assumptions, and ask the tough questions. But once you're ready, go for it. Extraordinary change doesn't happen all at once. It starts with a vision, and then you take small, measurable steps toward that vision, day by day, win by win. That's how boldness works. It's not a grand speech or a heroic leap. It's the decision to act when others hesitate, and the discipline to keep acting even when the results aren't immediate. To the leaders listening to this right now, your team is watching you, your kids are watching you, your significant other is watching you. They're watching how you respond to challenges. They're watching whether you play it safe or step out in good faith. And perhaps most importantly, they're watching how you respond when things go wrong. In this life, we will all face challenges. When taking risks and being bold, those challenges will be even greater. If you want your team to take risks, you have to create a culture that encourages it, that celebrates innovation, that treats failure as a stepping stone, not as a scarlet letter. You need to remove the barriers that stifle creativity. Open doors, ask questions, study harder, give your people the freedom to think differently. Make it clear that mistakes won't be punished. They'll be honored as part of the process. When people feel safe to take risks, that's when innovation happens. That's when bold ideas flourish. That's when ordinary teams accomplish extraordinary things. So dream big, build trust, declare your vision, and walk with your team step by step toward making it real. Don't demand perfection. Demand progress, growth, improvement, and extraordinary achievement. The future belongs to the bold, to the dreamers who act, to the leaders who risk, to the teams who dare to do things differently. So don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the fear to go away. Don't wait until you have all the answers. Take the first step. Be bold. Take the risk and go create something extraordinary. If something in this message sparked a fire in you, don't let it fade. Hit that like button, share it with someone who needs a push, and subscribe for more fuel to help you become the person you've always been meant to be. Until we meet again, stay sharp, stay driven, and never stop chasing the life you were made for.